So September 29th, quick update. I got a portion of the valve stems for the SSR because I picked it up without the valve stems. Previous owner took it out, so these are it. Unfortunately, they only had 2 available. They're out of stock, so I can't get the other 2 until November. And the reason why I just can't get any regular valve stem off of an automotive shop is because it is where the hell did I put them? They are thicker. So if you can do a quick comparison, it is thicker in diameter, so it doesn't easily go through this valve stem hole. I could have actually just drilled, but I wanted the authentic SSR. So I also got the driver's side shampooed as best as I can. There's this little line of grease that I'm gonna need to go over it again, but other than that, she looks good. Okay, so that is 1 coat. Let that dry for a bit. I don't want things to start running, so I don't want to apply too much of a coat, but that is, like I said, the first coat, so it's not looking too bad. It's either that or this. Just a little bit of elbow grease just to get it better looking than that until I get it powder coated. Maybe even perhaps at maybe one point go with a different set of barrels, which is most likely go new. Or if I have to adjust the size, I may have to do a different barrel anyway. So it is the 12th of October 2025. I pulled her out just to kind of get her warmed up. It's been a while since I've started it, and I noticed that this is hanging, so, and I don't feel the metal clips that allows you to bolt this thing up, so that may have dropped as well, so I need to resolve that before the trip. So other things to note is, if you guys take a look, I was able to put in 1 wheel, and there's a reason for that. The installer kind of messed up on the valve stem. It ended up getting over torqued and split the valve stem in half. So yeah, so I was only able to get 1 in. I'm still waiting on the other valve stems for the rear, so I went ahead and ordered 3. and I do have 2 in back order just in case they mess up again. But I do like the color combo now. It took me a little bit of time before I kind of got used to it. So I also like the silver. The thing with the silver, it doesn't give the car like a multi-color scheme. I kind of wish I had the black interior with the black wheels. It would have probably went a little better. So anyway, also I threw that wheel that was on the Cosmo onto the Aristo, and it actually looks really good. Just needs lowering. The other thing too that I wanted to note that I did was, and you guys can see the difference. So I put in LEDs on the driver's side, and that is the difference on how they look. The old bulb was the halogen bulb was kind of yellowish. So I went ahead and changed that one, and I'll show you real quickly how to do it. Keeping an eye on this hood, make sure it doesn't drop on me. So put this guy away. And so to easily get this guy out, I use a screwdriver just to kind of gently pry her forward, and you guys can see how it just came out that way. Be careful though, that is plastic, so you may end up breaking that. And as in my other post, you guys can see how this thing is kind of fastened to the fender. You have these 2 pins or posts that kind of slides into to those 2 holes. So once you get this thing removed, now you have an opportunity to be able to get to the parking lights from here. So all you have to do is just twist this guy out. And now you have access to that bulb. So I'm just going to go ahead and pull this guy out. And grab the LED. So I've got the LED. Just gotta snap this thing in. But before you throw it in there, make sure the bulb is okay and test it. She's good. So then you can now snap it back in. Make sure the hood's still up. Now that she's in, test it again. And voila. I used the cool white. I was going to use 6000K, but it had that bluish tint on it. I just wanted it to completely white to match that of the headlamps. Let me turn that on. Now that instead of having yellowish parking lights, she's complete white and bright. Let me turn on the hazards real quickly. Simulate the turning signals. That's pretty bright enough. Still using the halogens, but eventually maybe I will go with LEDs. That's only if these things fail. The ambers are bright enough, so I'm good with it. So if I haven't mentioned, I use DFD as a marker because the shops here don't list the eunos cosmo on their database, so I figured that maybe most likely it's going to be the same of the FD. So in comparison to the bulb that I pulled out, it looks fairly the same. So what he uses is 194, and for those of you that haven't seen the last post concerning the change to LEDs with the fogs and the main is H1 and the fogs are H3. Hey guys, it is October 17, it's right around dinner time. Just quick update, stitching this up from my past posts. As you can see, the Cosmo's rear is up because I finally got the rest of the wheels mounted with tires. I ended up going back with the same guy because I figured he learned his lesson and I didn't want to take the risk of going to somebody else that might make the same mistake, since I only got 3 of the valve stems that I finally got back, or that I finally got from the order that I placed over a couple weeks ago. So I did test fit the new setup, and it's the same size as, well, it's actually 18 by 10. It's a ½ inch narrower than the Rota D2EX, but I still do need to roll the rears just so that I can clear during hard cornering and where it compresses. Following morning, October 18. So I did a little bit of work last night. I couldn't get much sleep, so I just went into the garage. I put the I put 2 wheels on, painted the hub because I'm lacking the center cap, like I said. Put on the labels on the wheel. Got the old wheels back, at least on the wheels I was able to take out of the Cosmo, back onto the FD. The reason why I'm doing that and get her on the ground is because I need the stands to be able to get the Cosmo up. And the reason why I need to do that is because the post on the fender roller tool is too tall for me to be able to strap it on the or bolt it onto the hub and reach the, yeah, there's a dent here, but and reach this guy. It's, I guess once I get the roller up and installed, I'll show you what my reasonings are. So for those of you who are wondering, that's the hub centric to hub size for the SSR SP1 on the Cosmo. Alright, so I got the FD down with its former wheels. Never realized how low she was until she was down on the ground, because I guess she's been on stands for a while now, that it skewed my my thoughts with respect to its height. But okay, so I got the rear up on the Cosmo. I'll throw chocks on the front, that way she doesn't roll, because I need her to be in neutral for me to be able to run or work the fender roller back and forth using the wheel hub. And then after we get that done, my neighbor's opening the door. I thought the sound that he was making was the car creaking. I don't know if you guys heard that, but kind of got me nervous a little bit. The other thing too that I need to do is fasten that lip that's just hanging there and do the oil change for today. Hopefully I can get that done today. That way I have a relaxing Sunday and maybe take her out for a drive in a meet that's supposed to be held in the morning. Maybe get my son to come with me because he's back from college. As you guys can see the S2000 there. Okay, let's just get working. Okay, so this is the issue that I'm facing with trying to roll the fender lip. I need to raise the car because right now she's way too low. The fender roller is way too tall, so currently I'm at the lowest point. So, and it's still not, the roller is still not hitting the lip. So I need to lower this hub, effectively raising the car. But I need to make sure that actually I already did mark it. I just need to record the number of revolutions that I make so that I can get her back to the way I had it, or the same height that I had it before. So let's get going and let's get this thing raised. So these things are pre-existing. Just got to put a little bit of touch up on it. She needs a whole new paint job anyway, so touch up she'll do for now. Alright, so I think I'm done for this side. Let me show you real quickly what it looks like. I'm not sure if you guys can see that. So the lip is gone. It's not completely pressed up against the fender. I did a little bit more than 45. This is really just to make sure that it doesn't catch the tire and pull it out. So I think that's good. Let me show you what it looks like. So this is what it looks like not having rolled it yet. So I don't know if you guys can see that. So the lip is still prominent. On the other side, I think I'd say maybe about 80 degrees. Enough so that, like I said, that it doesn't catch on the tire and pull it. So I'm going to do the same thing on this one, and I should be done for the day. So I think I was mistaken. I just had to play around with the configuration on this roller because I didn't have to raise this side, and I have enough of a clearance to be able to roll it. So I went ahead and returned the other side to its original height. Well, at least I think I did, because I'm pretty sure I had it to 15 revolutions and I threw it back to 15 revolutions, so it should be at the same right height as it was before. So I got the Cosmo rolled, threw the wheels on it, and drove it around the neighborhood. Seems fine. Told my son to take it out to drive it just a tad bit aggressively on turns, just to see if she'll rub and figure out what the verdict is. But seems to be okay to me, although the Dragon's completely different. But should be much better than leaving it unrolled. So we'll see what happens. So it's the following day, and we decided to give the S2000 an oil change because it was due, and give it a quick wash before he headed out back to school. So we also decided to treat the top. Looks good. All right, guys, it is the 20th of October, Monday evening. I think we leave on early Wednesday. Need to get out of here by 4 a.m. Wednesday morning, so running out of time. The car is up because I need to change the oil. I didn't get to change the oil yesterday. I would have liked to, but I ended up working on Miles' car. And I had to run to Jersey to visit my daughter, so things kind of held up. So I'm rushing to swap over the oil this evening. Want to make sure that I'm heading down there with fresh oil. The plugs didn't come in, or is not going to be coming in time, so I'm going to have to run with the existing plug that's on here. Also, the rad is stock. I wanted to order the aftermarket ones, but and swap out the coolant, but I figured it's such a steep price. I just kind of want to wait because I would like to get the Supra clutch before I spend over $1,000 just on a rad for this car. I think she'll hold up for the season, and so I didn't really want to change the coolant, just the coolant alone, because I don't know. I just didn't want to wake anything up, if that makes any sense to you guys. I want to just leave it alone. She's running fine with the existing coolant. It's not going to be too long of a trip. Well, it's a pretty good long distance, and not to mention I'm going to be probably most likely running this thing harder than I would street driving. But anyway, I need to get this thing done. Like I said, we leave early Wednesday morning. It's already Monday evening, late Monday evening, and I need to square things up. I.e., the other thing is to make sure that I get all the details sent to the guys. I know they're getting antsy for the details on what the schedule is going to be, what the itinerary is. So I need to get that done this evening as well. Just been really busy this past week. I had to do reviews and merit increases for the staff at work, so that kind of held me up for the week. And let's see what else, and pack things up. Chris is going to be coming out here. You guys have seen him on the channel before. Actually, I started the channel with his Q60. He's going to be coming in tomorrow. He's going to be sleeping overnight because he's coming in from Jersey. Since we are leaving at like 4 a.m. in the morning, I didn't want him to, getting up at like 1 just to drive out here to make a 5 o'clock meeting spot over in South Central PA with the rest of the guys.